Do you love football? Do you hate football? When I say football, do you think of this? Well, it doesn't matter how you feel about football, because this game will appeal to anyone that likes fun. How is it possible that a game has bridged the gap between jocks and nerds? Simple. It was created by a group of people that are experts in taking something quintessentially American and making it better. I am of course referring to the Japanese. Temco has simplified the rules for a more fast-paced, enjoyable game. Each team only has 8 different plays, and there aren't any penalties, so as long as you know what an end zone is and how a first down works, then you know everything you need to know to be successful. The quarters are only 5 minutes long, so when you factor in timeouts, the halftime show, and overtime, each game is less than half an hour long. If the NFL did that in real life, I might actually watch football. Probably not. I'd rather spend that time watching a speedrun of Ocarina of Time or Desert Bus. So anyway, you have the preseason mode, which is just one game against the team of your choice. Then you have season mode, where you pick a team and try and make it to the Super Bowl. The annoying part about this mode is that while the computer simulates all the games that you don't play in, you still have to sit through the matchup and final score screens for those games. But a cool thing about this mode is that since each team can be set to be played by a real person, you could potentially play a full season with a total of 28 players. If you have 27 very close, very patient friends. You can also set it up so you can actually watch the computer play all of these simulated games. But you'd have to be a complete loser to do that. Then there is the Pro Bowl mode, which is a game between the two divisions in the NFL, the NFC and the AFC. In any of these modes, you can play as the coach, which means that you just select the plays while the computer controls your team. The controls are precise and intuitive. I never had a problem with them at all. The cutscene graphics look great. In fact, they are among the best on the system. The in-game graphics are only adequate, and suffer from a lot of flicker. The voice clips are very clear, especially for an NES game. The music is quite good, with the intro music and the halftime show featuring the best pieces. The sound effects aren't bad either. The preseason games can be ridiculously easy, but the season games get much tougher. By the time I reached the Super Bowl, I was either constantly fumbling the ball, or the other team was intercepting all of my passes, or sacking my quarterback. It's unfortunate that the game resorts to cheating at the end, but it's enjoyable up to that point. There are several different versions of the halftime show, but they usually have at least one objectifying shot of a cheerleader. Temco Super Bowl is not without its flaws, but it is a great game nonetheless. It is easy to pick up and play, looks great, and is very fun. If you only ever get one football game, get Temco Super Bowl. If you get a second football game, then get another copy of this one, just in case something happens to the first. If you only ever get 3 football games, then get Mutant League Football. If you get 4 football games,